So here it is right here. This is from Jojo Aguilar. It says, this was the best experience in my career working with Zack Snyder. I've worked a long time, and by far he is the most professional, most personable, and coolest. And thanks, Jay Oliva, for introducing me to him. Hashtag Snyder, hashtag restore the Snyderverse. Now,
hell yeah.
This is all concept art that I guess he helped draw. And so there is Granny Goodness.
Looks fire.
Does he look like a bitch?
And then we got I'm on the wrong screen.
Granny probably fuck us up if we said that to her.
And then there is Jon Stewart.
Wayne T. Carr.
Now, but see, here's my thing though, is that who the actor is? I mean, I know that's who it's modeled after, but do you think that's the actor he went with was Wayne T. Carr?
I mean, Zach is known for casting unknown actors he feels are right for the role of his. The only established actor he's casted is Ben Affleck. It's the only one. And Wayne T. Carr, he's like a Broadway theater actor, just like Ray Porter and Ray Fisher. I wouldn't be surprised if that's his Jon Stewart. I've looked at some pictures of him. He's got a very like Jon Stewart look to him. He's got a good build. He's got some wide shoulders. He's muscular. I think he'd be good. I've never seen him in anything, but I trust Zach with his casting.
I actually know who he went with for Jon Stewart. It's not that.
Do
guy.
you? It's not Wayne T. Carr?
No, it's Dave Avery. There he is right there.
Hey, Dave could totally be Jon Stewart. That's my fucking Jon
Look at
Stewart.
there he is. There he is. He's like, yeah, what's up?
Yeah.
Big old head.
Yeah.
He's shaved now too. He doesn't have the
now with him shaved, man, he looks like Justice League Unlimited Jon Stewart. I love it.
Now I should have played that one.
Does he look like a bitch?
Okay, so then what's this? Oh man, oh, not yet. So that was the image that I was talking about. Now Wayne T. Carr is like you were saying, he's a Broadway actor. But see, here's my thing though. This is the thing I find ironic about it. If it is Wayne T. Carr and Zach picked this guy, fuck, that's cool. That's awesome. Like, I don't give a fuck who it is. I have more faith in Zach that he picked the right actor for the job. I mean, look at Ray Fisher. We didn't even know what the hell he was. Going
Ray
into
Porter for Darkseid. Nobody knew
Porter
who
for Darkseid,
and
they killed the role. Killed it.
Yeah. He's
so
my Darkseid.
Yeah, that's not my Darkseid.
Fucking Jody's corner, that fat fuck.
So, yeah.
Not cool. Not cool.
Okay, so, so my thing is this: is that everybody, there are guys out there who made a big fucking deal about Sam Benjamin being Green Lantern, but in a way they were saying that he wasn't going to be Green Lantern because he's nobody. He's like, who's Sam Benjamin? He's a nobody. Like, why would he pick a nobody? And it's like, that's not really how Zach casts. Zach doesn't cast big name actors. But then you see this Jon Stewart, and it's like, oh yeah, Wayne T. Carr, that's cool. I like that idea. Yeah. Oh, but you didn't like the idea of it with Sam Benjamin? You see what I'm saying? Like, Sam Benjamin is just as well known as Wayne T. Carr.
Yeah.
They're both quote unquote no name actors, or don't have as big of a resume as some of the other stars in this movie. But like I said, if he went with him, then I'm cool with that. I don't care. Like I want to see the character. I want to see it played out. I'm not gonna sit here and judge him on a performance that I haven't seen him do yet, because to me that's just not fair. The Jon Stewart suit is fire. Now there was an image. Oh man, I don't know if I can find it right now. I have it on my phone, of course, right? Where so there's an image from a picture. Let me see if I can find it. Where you see in the background all the suits that they had, for the different characters, and back months ago.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Lightcast and Taylor Murphy did a stream where they said, "Hey, that's the suit right there." And if you compare the two, this concept art and the suit you see in the background, they look almost identical. Let me see if I can find it. That's hella real, Andre. Right on. All right,
Hmm.
Barcy, thank you for being here. Have a good night, and
Night,
thanks
Barcy.
for hanging out. Still like Omar Hardwick. That would be a badass Jon Stewart. I think so.
Oh yeah, from Army of the Dead.
Yeah, that's a lot of people thought that too because it would make sense. Let me see if I can fucking find it. I don't know. Anyway, but it looks just like that too. Oh, you know what? Here, I know what I can do. I'm gonna DM myself, then I'll pull it up because it was really cool, and I was like, yeah, dude, like that's that. There it is. I have it here. Boom. There. Now I have it. Okay, so let me go ahead and pull that up real quick. Let me see if we get out of this. And go into here. Those are all my DMs. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Krypton.
I know. I was talking to him about it.
Damn, you talk to everybody, man. I talked to like fucking 6 people.
I have a lot in there. Okay, so here's the image right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there's the image. Okay, so let me see. How can I do this?
Did it? I feel like there were some people who were saying it kind of looked like the
tactical suit.
Yeah,
That's what I thought it was
know.
too. But okay, so if you look at this suit, right,
mm-hmm.
and you see these how it's right in the middle of his of the breast, and it also comes up here
the chest
on the chest, and it comes up here under the shoulders, right? And then if you go back to this picture over here, look at right in the middle of the chest, it comes down, it goes on the shoulders, it goes up around the neck. And then like right here is that muscle line, and then his abs. And if you go back,
didn't Zach wasn't able to film a Green Lantern in 2016, right? If I'm mistaken.
Well, even if he didn't film a lantern, it doesn't mean that he wasn't able to get the suit made.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like he could have already had this ready to go. What's up, Mel? So they saved Jon Stewart and Jordan for a Green Lantern Corps movie. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's
the mentality that WB was having, which is stupid.
Which is really stupid. But if you watch the interview on Livecast with Harry Lennox, right? What does he tell us? He tells us that originally he filmed the scene with Green Lantern talking to Ben Affleck's Batman. So at the lake house, he was with a Green Lantern. He was with Jon Stewart. And they oh, here we go. Livecast was wrong. Well, like,
anyway, Marvin, Jon Stewart was gonna be in jail because it's from Zach's word of mouth. Like,
yeah,
I don't know how you could deny that.
And not only that, but Harry Lennox is the one who said it. Matt didn't say it. Harry Lennox said, "Yeah, originally we shot the scene, and it was supposed to be me and the Green Lantern talking to Bruce." And then when they said, "Oh, you can't use that," then he reshot the scene with just Harry Lennox. Because then it's like, okay, well, no, I can't have a Green Lantern. But so to come in here and say, "Oh, he's wrong," Marvin 95, whoever you are, and that's not how you spell Stewart either. You're completely wrong. So, yeah, but he was never going to be in jail in 2016. Oh, is that right?
I mean, maybe back into the. I mean, we can only really speculate because we don't know the full details. But
no, were you on set, Marvin? Were you there when they were making the costumes and pre-production? Were you there for all that? Because if you were, then I'd believe you. But if you're coming on here just to like make comments without any kind of without any backup for that, just blind statements, then no. You're wrong.
Yeah, I mean, for all we know, in 2016, it could have just been Hal he was intending, and maybe later on he was like, you know what, I want to go with Jon Stewart, or I want to go with Tomar Ray, Kilowog. I mean, we don't know who the fuck the Green Lantern was.
We don't
intended to be in 2016.
And he talked about an idea. I remember he said, yeah, because they asked him about Ryan Reynolds. He said, yeah, that was an idea I thought about. But if I was to bring him in, he would be another Lantern. He didn't say who he was going to be. Now, we're all assuming Hal Jordan, but for all we know, he could have been anybody. He could have been a voice of another character. Who knows? Now you're going to say, yeah, because it was supposed to be Tomar Ray and Kilowog. That was Jeff Johns who wanted to put Tomoe and Kilowog. Now that was another idea that they were going to run with as well. But I mean, look, we still saw Kilowog. His gut was fucking blasted out, and he was dead.
Yeah.
At the
So he was fighting Superman.
so he was fighting Superman.
Mhm.
And we know that some time has to pass because we see that there's a destroyed Hall of Justice.
Mhm.
So they have to establish the Hall of Justice, which basically tells the world that the Justice League, exists. So some time will go by at one point because I mean there has to be. So and that's where when you think about, I'm just saying, oh yeah, because it's going to be a Nightmare movie or sequel. I kind of feel like it's going to go back and forth. Like it's going to be set in the Nightmare timeline. It's also going to be set in what happened after the movie because you kind of have to go back and forth. I think. Zach is doing New Gods in Justice League 2. Yeah, well, he's going to have them in Justice League 2, and they're going to be talking and having.
But I was gonna say, I mean, I feel like this is my personal thoughts. Like back in like 2016, I think there was a lot of conflicting ideas of who the Green Lanterns were supposed to be.
What's that?
Like
Jack?
different people wanted to be different Green Lanterns. So I feel like maybe there wasn't like a set in stone of who they were. Like Zach was just like, let's film the sequence with Ben, at the lake house with the green lights on him, and during like post. And when we're editing, doing the CGI work, we'll figure out like who we really want as the Green Lanterns.
Well, yeah, because he didn't have a Green Lantern cast,
Yeah.
and that was the thing too, is that he basically went out and got his actor and filmed it in on his driveway.
Very
And so
crafty.
they were pissed about that because they were like, dude, we didn't say you can do that. We told you no more filming, and you filmed it anyway. But he was like, dude, fuck that. This is my movie. Like this is what I wanted in there.
Do you know who I am?
Yeah, and they still said no.
Yeah.
Multiverse only we want it to be.
Yeah, but you don't want my universe as a part of your multiverse. What kind of? That's some prejudice against my Snyderverse.
Well, and this is a good point too. I think that if anything, I think we're gonna find out who the actor was.
I'm sure we will.
Is it Wayne T. Carr? I don't know. I don't know. It might be.
It looks like him. I mean,
it looks exactly like him. So
yeah,
or it could have been that's who they modeled the picture after. I don't know.
I mean, like a random theater actor that not many people know about. I feel like I don't know. That's something Zach would do because Zach is very knowledgeable about different actors. Like he just, I don't know. He has a very particular eye for certain individuals. I feel like for me, I feel like it is Wayne T. Carr.
It could be. And Argument Gaming, this is a good point too, because I mean, if you're going to have two different Jon Stewarts, are they going to kind of, but that's the thing is that if you establish in the Flash movie that there is a multiverse, then you can do that and it won't matter. You can have two different iterations of Jon Stewart because they're in two different universes. So, they can look different. So I think that's what they're going to try to establish is that there was a multiverse and that they can go in different directions with different actors and different stories, still being the same character.
And I feel like WB doesn't even understand the concept of what a multiverse even is. Like it's multiple universes.
They don't fucking know what they're doing right now.
They don't know anything. Especially
they're so fucking lost,
and Sarnoff.
Dude.
They don't know nothing.
They don't know anything.
Have you seen Film Junkies videos of him making fun of them? Like the skits he does? Yeah. That shit is so funny.
He's doing a lot more of those now, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
I feel bad for the actor that Zach cast for Jon Stewart. Well, and maybe not.
Maybe Zach will do him a solid. He'll just go, I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm gonna share the scene on Vero in black and white, probably.
Mm-hmm.
If he does that, it's literally gonna break the internet.
Oh, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, honestly, you guys, it's like go watch the Lightcast interview, the recent one that Matt did with Harry Lennox, and he talks about how he originally filmed that scene with a Green Lantern. It was supposed to be Martian Manhunter and Jon Stewart at the lake house scene, and he had to take out Jon Stewart because WB is a bunch of dicks.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous, dude. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Really is.
And I think we are eventually going to find out who that Green Lantern is. And I don't think we're going to see the scene. I think that's going to be hidden for a while. I don't know. Yeah. But I think we'll definitely find out who the actor was. You never know these days.
Yeah. Zach definitely, he seems like he just doesn't like care anymore. Like he's throwing all his cards out if WB doesn't want to play by his rules.
Yeah.